A very good day to you, Trinidad and Tobago. I am Renata Singh and welcome to Madam Fixit right here on WESN. As always, this show is interactive, so you can go ahead and call those numbers on the screen, 622-9338 and 623-9376, as well as you can WhatsApp us. That number is 366-9376. Again, 366-9376. Please don't call the WhatsApp number during the course of the show. We will not be able to take your WhatsApp calls, but definitely send us messages. I have some updates for you. Last week, someone would have reached out to us. It's a video they had sent, and I'm not sure if you guys would have remembered, a leaking line on Dock Road in Port of Spain. Of course, the person we had forwarded the information to us. However, up to this morning, they texted us saying that the water is still gushing out that leaking line. Very, very unfortunate. I'm not sure. I'll circle back with WASA and figure out when they plan to have that rectified, because it's a lot of water. It's not a small leak. It's literally a lot of water. So that's the update with regards to that. Thanks to the person. I'm not sure what their name is. They didn't indicate, but thanks so much for keeping us updated with regards to that situation. As well as Rosalind from Gasparilla. She calls here on the show all the time. She was having some issues with regard to TT Post. I did reach out to TT Post. However, I guess because of the long weekend, etc., people, these agencies weren't really responding as quickly as they would usually. They had indicated, TT Post has indicated that they would have an investigation done in terms of when this post office will be reopened, because as Rosalind indicated, it had been closed since last December. Of course, it poses a very inconvenient situation for them. They now have to go to another post office to collect their mail, and what she indicated to us is that some of these bills, it goes very, very close to the due date time, and of course that causes a little issue for them there. So that's the update. They did indicate to me that they're investigating it. However, up till this morning, I didn't hear anything back from them. TT Post, they're very, very usually very responsive, so I'm sure it's just because of the whole long weekend situation. That's why we're taking some time to get some feedback from them, but I would definitely circle back with them and get back to you guys. We got a call on the line from St. Augustine. Good day, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
All righty, tell me what's going on.
Okay, I have been calling WASA since early February about a leak on Stratham Lodge Road in St. Augustine.
Tell me the name of the road again.
Stratham Lodge.
Stratham Lodge. Okay, no problem.
It's at the corner of Stratham Lodge and St. Augustine Circular Road.
St. Augustine Circular Road.
Right.
And what did they indicate? Did you ever get through to them?
Yes, I got through many times. They gave me a reference number.
Do you have the reference number?
620 7510.
620-7510. Okay.
Yeah. And they said they don't know when it's going to get fixed.
Wow.
Now the road has a big indentation from that leak coming. The water goes down the drain, so you do not see the leak from the road.
Oh, wow.
Because it's leaking in the drain.
Yes.
And that's been going on. When I ask the neighbors around, they say it's months it's leaking, and they're calling and they're not getting anything. I have been calling since February. Every week I calling.
And still they can't indicate no time frame or anything like that in terms of when. Had they done any site visits or anything to see what exactly is going on?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Is it very close to where you reside?
It's a little way off, but I pass there regularly, and I'm seeing it.
No problem. So is it, I'm not sure, because it's closer to the drain. Is it obstructing traffic or anything like that?
No, it's not. No, it's obstructing traffic.
But I mean,
the road is sinking.
Right, which I mean, pretty soon, if you leave an issue too long, it will become an even greater issue. Which clearly is what's going on here. If this is since February, almost what you would say about 2 months or so you've been reaching out.
I am calling, but the neighbors around say that's been leaking months now.
Oh, okay. All right. And is it just you that complains, or they file the complaints, or the other residents as well?
I am complaining about it. Right. I don't know.
You can't speak for them. No problem. So what I would do is just hold the line. I want to take your name and your contact number off air. So hold the line and we'll take that information from you so that I could forward it to WASA. WASA, please. This lady has been reaching out since February, at least a date in terms of when the issue could be rectified, if at all. You know, that's one of the things I always say here on the show. Sometimes people aren't forthcoming with information in terms of if an issue will be fixed, if they're looking into it. And then, of course, we have people like you who would keep, obviously following back up with them and clearly not getting any sort of concrete anything in terms of when...
No, you're not getting anything from them.
Yeah, so hold it.
But yet they want to charge people for using a hose or anything like that.
Yes, and water wasting.
Millions of gallons.
Yes, yes. Now, of course, this is just one leak of many leaks in the country. People call us here all the time on the show.
There was one on the circular that was for 7 months. And I got a direct link to the Minister for Public Works.
Yes.
And he did
have it fixed.
Yes, because the day he called back to find out if it was being fixed, it was being fixed that very day.
Okay, well, that's some good news. Hopefully we could get some resolution to this other situation as well for you. Yeah, so hold the line. Let me take your information from you.
Okay.
So hold. Yeah, that is, I mean, leaking lines, that's how we started off this show here. I mean, someone would have reached out to us, very similar situation. If that person that called just now could send us a video or photo via WhatsApp, on WhatsApp number is 3669376. You could send it later on when you get the chance, so I could forward it to WASA, as well as we like to highlight those things here on the show when we have photos and videos and stuff like that. But yeah, very, very unfortunate. Of course, that person indicated and reminded us that if, WASA, they charge people when, they're wasting water, etc. So I am not sure what the charge is for WASA when they're not having matters like this rectified in a quick manner, because it's been months, and this is not the only leak that we have going on in Trinidad and Tobago, or that we are aware of here on the show. People call us here all the time with leaking line problems. Some of these leaking lines, it's been months since we've been reaching out to WASA. In some instances, some issues were rectified, so thank you to them for that, but they had outstanding issues as well, that, very similar situation like what that lady would have highlighted a short while ago. But we're going to go to a short break. When we come back, we continue to take your calls. You can call those numbers on the screen, 622-9338 and 623-9376. We'll be right back.
Gift giving during a lockdown can still be hassle-free with a gift from FanZone, with delivery options available nationwide. Visit and browse our Facebook and Instagram pages for all your official licensed merchandise and apparel, and have it delivered to your door. Find us on Facebook and Instagram. FanZone, we've got you covered.
I bought my last pair in November of 2021, and I loved everything about these glasses. I heard about Ferrera Optical Virtual Care when I posted to social media about the dogs mangling my glasses. As someone who works from home, I thought, why not give it a try? And I did. Virtual care is the opportunity for me to have a video consultation with either an optometrist or an optician for my eyewear or my eye care. I'm looking forward to most following my virtual care visit the opportunity to choose my glasses, to have someone to personally curate the spectacles that I want. That's very exciting to me.
The best for your baby is at thebesttoys.com. From the best strollers, car seats, baby carriers, high chairs, booster seats, rockers, jumpers and bouncers, walkers, baby blankets, feeding accessories, bathtubs. Visit us in-store at Forces Flagship McLean. Shop online now at dbesttoys.com. Order via call or WhatsApp at 332-BABY. And remember, we have the best toys at the best prices.
Is it politics? What is it? Is it that nobody cares about sports?
The kind of support that sport used to get in the past is no longer here.
The thing is, taking a knee doesn't mean that that's the only thing you're doing on it.
Right.
Taking a knee along with other stuff.
Samantha, what are you looking forward to when you return home to Trinidad and Tobago after winning the title?
Thank you very much for speaking it into existence.
Is it no pressure on Nicholas Paul?
It makes me more motivated to work hard and to go out there and rep the white and black.
Why are we sending a team to the Winter Olympics?
There are a number of Trinbagonians who are in the diaspora and have grown up in winter sport. It's an opportunity that the Trinidad and Tobago Olympic Committee will not close the door on.
I also believe in the players that we have. Once you can motivate the players, you can get the best out of them.
It may seem like the hardest thing to do right now, but we all need each other to wear a mask, wash our hands, watch our physical distance, and stay at home. We need you safe. Together we can make the difference. Together we can curb the spread of COVID-19. So let's be responsible in our actions. The Trinidad and Tobago Red Cross Society. Mission-based, people-focused, community-driven.
Welcome back to Madam Fixit. You can call those numbers on the screen. It's 622-9338 and 623-9376, as well as you can WhatsApp us during the course of the show. 366-9376 is that number. I got some updates for you. The Ministry of Education, of course, with school opening yesterday, they are advising us some tips for students as they return to face-to-face classroom. I believe we have a photo of this, and these are the tips. Return to school with an open mind and be willing to follow all protocols. Feel free to talk to your teacher, guidance officer, or school social worker if you feel anxious or unsure about anything. Be sure to pack your bag beforehand with all materials required for school, including 2 face masks, one to be worn at all times and another as backup. Remind or familiarize yourself with the school rules. That's very important. Ensuring that you have the approved attire or uniform. This includes personal grooming. Know the safety rules for COVID-19, which are watch your distance, washing or sanitizing of your hands, and avoid touching ears, nose, and mouth. Walk with sanitizer if you can, and do not share food, snacks, and drink with others. Of course, you can find this listing on the Ministry of Education, their website, as well as their social media, or you can visit their website at www.moe.gov.tt/reopening-guidelines for more information as well. But that's just some quick tips for the students that are students and parents of those returning students to face-to-face school. I have some updates as well for you from the Ministry of Works and Transport. You guys can call those numbers on the screen, 622-9338 and 623-9376. Let us know what are your problems and issues so that we can reach out to the relevant agencies and try to have them rectified for you. But back to this update from the Ministry of Works and Transport. They have posted or reminded the public of the various TT Post locations that accept traffic ticket payments, and they are as follows: Arima Corporate Shop, Bonaccord Corporate Shop, Shagonas Corporate Shop, La Romaine Corporate Shop, National Mail Center Corporate Shop, San Juan Corporate Shop, Scarborough, St. Anne's, St. James, St. Vincent Street, Tragrit Road, and Tunapuna. So those are the various locations, TT Post locations that you can pay your traffic tickets. You can find this listing on the Ministry of Works and Transport website, as well as their social media if you need to have a look at that detailed listing. We got a call on the line from Orapooch. Good day, how you doing?
Good day, madam.
Is this Mr. Lynch?
Yes, miss.
All right, how you doing, Mr. Lynch?
Not so good this morning, but I just called in to see if any update on the drain.
Nothing since I did circle back. I haven't heard anything as yet, so I'm waiting.
Okay.
I'm waiting, yeah. But I did get your photos and stuff like that. I believe we highlighted that on the show last week. But with the holidays and stuff like that, some of the responses are a bit delayed. So just give me probably to the end of the week. Hopefully I can have some sort of feedback for you with regards to the situation.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're most welcome, Mr. Lynch. Good to hear from you. Thanks for you as well. That's Mr. Lynch. He's been having the issue with the drain problem. We would have highlighted that on the show several times, and I believe last week Wednesday we would have shown some photos and video footage of that issue. Again, that is the drain problem that's going on in Vega de Oropouche, I believe is the correct address of that place. All right, we got some updates as well from WASA. They're advising of the emergency maintenance work, and this is Southeast Trinidad, and the areas affected, Rock River, Bassete, and Edward Trace. It's expected to be completed today. Of course, as always, they advise that you may not receive a regularized water supply within 24 hours or so. I didn't see that, but that usually is the case when they conduct emergency maintenance works, as well as they also advised of service interruption to customers in parts of St. James and environs. This is from Tuesday, that was yesterday, to today. This is in order to facilitate some emergency repair works to a leaking 12-inch pipeline located along Western Main Road, St. James, in the vicinity of Long Circular Road. The areas affected are on the screen there. And of course, they're advising customers a limited truck-borne service is available upon request. For further information or assistance, you can contact WASA's customer call center or toll-free number at 800-4420 or 800-4426. So if you're in any one of these areas that's experiencing service interruption, you can call those numbers for truck-borne supply of water. The Ministry of Works and Transport as well, they have advised of the mobile unit. They're going to Flanagan Town this week. That's tomorrow, between the hours of 8:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Again, Flanagan Town Community Center. And the services available are renewal of driver's permits, change of address, your driver's permits only, change of name, driver's permits only, replacement of lost driver's permits as well. Of course, as always, when you're conducting business at any one of these mobile units or the regular licensing office, you are to carry a proof of address. If you don't have a utility bill in your name, you are advised to carry a letter, authorization letter, when you're visiting those specific locations. We're going to go to another short break. When we come back, we'll continue to take your calls. Those numbers on the screen. We'll be right back.
The issue, the continued rise in the price of flour and its impact on the cost of living in Trinidad and Tobago. How should we go about it? I want to ask you, what has been revealed to you about the state of vulnerability in the country because of this exercise and because of what we're going through? Is the government losing the war on the vaccine front?
The discussion should revolve around the common good for the greatest number of people in Trinidad and Tobago.
How do we inculcate a sense of respect and regard for people who may not be of your own political ilk or persuasion?
The communities are now being used by political opportunists. So
when the tables are turned, it's the same way. Okay, this has been 10 Questions. I'm Andy Johnson, and we'll see you next time.
People really want to know, what about me? Where do I fit? what is in the ride for me in terms of a better Trinidad and Tobago, and I'm pleased to shed some light on that.
The purpose of bail is to ensure your attendance at court. That's it. It is not punitive, it is not rehabilitative.
We the police officers, we are professional and we are here for whenever the survivor is ready to come forward.
We have the right to private and family life, the right to religious freedoms and beliefs and thoughts and expression. But these rights are not absolute. Certain rights can be limited.
The law is to govern the whole, is for all of us in public.
Burning questions, urgent topics, welcome back to One on One, the show where we tackle the most current and pertinent subjects that are affecting all citizens, where we ask the hard questions and have in-depth conversations. What separates One on One from other talk shows is that the conversation stems from a younger perspective on topics that affect the fabric of our society. One on One, Wednesdays at 10 a.m. on WESN Content Capital.
Join me, Sule A. Joseph, as I delve into the day-to-day psychological issues plaguing our society. We will discuss behaviors that encompass the biological influences, social pressures, and environmental factors that affect how you think, act, and feel. Sight, Thursdays at 11:30 a.m., only on WESN, Content Capital.
It may seem like the hardest thing to do right now, but we all need each other to wear a mask, wash our hands, watch our physical distance, and stay at home. We need you safe. Together we can make the difference. Together we can curb the spread of COVID-19. So let's be responsible in our actions. The Trinidad and Tobago Red Cross Society. Mission-based, people-focused, community-driven.
Welcome back to Madam Fixit. Again, you can call us numbers on the screen, 622-9338 and 623-9376, as well as you can WhatsApp us 366-9376. The Ministry of Public Utilities, they have advised of some new lights that was installed at Barcelona Community Center on Wednesday. That's last Wednesday. They would have shared some photos of the installation that took place, those works. So that's some great news for the community center across there. The project consisted of the installation of one of the light poles, some floodlights, one main panel. They're indicating the full rundown of the works that were done. And of course, this is done so that it can encourage more recreational activities and safety while those recreational activities are being had at this community center. So that's some great news. I'm really good to see when things like this happens, in various communities across Trinidad and Tobago, to promote and encourage, people to have fun sometimes, recreation, yeah? I have some updates as well, but before I go to those updates, as we're talking about lights and stuff like that, let me just touch back. There are some outstanding issues, some issues that we've been dealing with for quite a couple of months. I just want to highlight it on this show here. Of course, I always tell you guys when things are fixed, but I need to keep you guys updated as well when things are taking some time and they're still outstanding. And I had done it for some of the issues with regards specific to WASA some time ago, I believe either last week or week before. I just want to touch on the issues from TNTech that are still outstanding. Mr. Chady from Chase Village, he had reached out to us and he indicated that he had made several requests for an additional street light over the past 7 years. This issue is still, to my knowledge, I believe the last time I spoke to Mr. Chady, nothing was done. I am unsure. I think they did contact him. I'm not sure. If Mr. Chady, if you are listening, let us know, call us, let us know what is the update, if any at all, with regard to that specific situation. As well as Mr. Davis, is it? He would have called us, I believe, last week on the show. Mr. Davis, we have been dealing with him since last year. He is from Princestown. Yeah, that issue is from Princestown. And he had indicated, the last time I spoke to the folks at TNTech, they indicated that they will be looking into the situation, into the matter, to have some sort of resolution for the issue. It's been quite a number of months since we initially contacted TNTech. I think since last year. Late last year was when we initially initiated that conversation. To date, I don't think anything has been done. And as far as Mr. Davis had told us last time is that no one contacted him since. I got a call on the line from Gasparilla. Good day, Gasparilla. How are you doing?
Yes, pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I am okay, fine. Thanks be to God.
All right. You tell me what's going on.
I want to find out from the Minister of Works and Transport concerning the transportation problem. It's only a certain set of people that be traveling, and I mean, it's hard to have to go up and down, and we don't have a bus.
No bus in your area?
At all for the longest while.
So it used to have a bus in the area previously?
Yes, it used to have a bus.
How long has it stopped?
I cannot really identify a time, but it's a while, it's a long while. And
is it this year or
maybe even before the COVID?
Oh wow, that's long. Okay, no problem. So pre-COVID.
And I believe the problem too is that is the roads, the bad roads, the roads terrible.
Yes, I was just about to ask you, what are the road conditions like? Because a lot of times when not only buses but taxis and stuff like that, they refuse to go into certain areas and roads because of the road condition.
Definitely.
Is it the same case with taxis? Do taxis even pass in that in your area?
The taxis, they hardly want to come up.
Right. All right. Okay, no problem. So what I would do is I will try to get some feedback from the ministry with regard to what is the issue with the bus, why no bus is coming to that specific area. Of course, we could speculate that it is the road.
Yeah, but it had to be something more than the road, because I don't know it's terrible. And it's hard for people like people, pensioners, and it's very hard.
Yeah, I mean, you probably may not know an exact figure, but is it densely populated, that area that you live in?
Yeah. Gasparilla is a populated place,
Okay.
People.
And what area specifically in Gasparilla is it?
I live on the Caratal area.
Caratal. Okay, no problem. So hold the line. I will take your number and your name off air so that I could probably get some feedback and be in contact with you with regards to this. Yeah, so hold the line for me, right? All right. So very, very unfortunate. This is not an uncommon thing. It's very common in several parts of Trinidad when roads are really terrible, taxis and stuff like that, they refuse to go into these areas. Of course, as the caller indicated, when you have persons that have to travel, older persons, etc., it's very, very inconvenient. And when the persons are depending on public transportation, that clearly no longer passes on those deplorable roads. So one of the things that we need to do is, of course, figure out why the transport, the buses and stuff like that, they're not passing there, but as well as if it's due to bad road conditions, we also need to get the roads fixed as well. But that's how we wrap today's show. You can stay connected with us via that WhatsApp number 3669376, and we always encourage you guys, when you're texting us with whatever problems that you're facing, you can feel free to send photos and videos. It helps us to be able to highlight those problems here on this show a lot better. So I'll see you guys right here on WSN on Friday. Take care.